All right, so yesterday they dropped a Ghostbusters 3 teaser trailer. A couple things I'm going to go over in this video. Backlash by the usuals, and some concerns that I have for Ghostbusters 3. The teaser trailer, one thing that I noticed right away as I was looking through this, because I wanted to talk about it and I was waiting for the reactions that I knew were coming, and they sure as heck did. One thing I noticed that is a legitimate concern, though, with the teaser trailer is the views. Here's currently the top 3 videos. Don't count this one right here because this is the official trailer for the reboot, which is terrible. Oh, that movie is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And I had no idea what was going on with the controversy either when that dropped. I just went and saw it, and it was terrible. Most of them were trying to be Bill Murray and like some kind of, Peter Venkman mashup. And it was just toilet humor, immature. Like the original Ghostbusters is like a legit good movie. I don't know how I can make it without being biased sounding, but anyway, look at these teaser trailers. 151K, 376K, 95K, 380K, right? That sounds like a lot, right? But it's not. That Captain Marvel trailer had over 2 million views or whatever in a day. And then you go here, okay, we'll click on this. Only 11,000 likes. Only 3,000 comments for 185,000 views. You go here, 4,000 likes. Only not even 1,000 comments. Okay, this is Ghostbusters 3, right? This has been teased, and they've been wanting to do this for a long time. And look at this, 5,000. And you come down here, they actually have over 1,000 comments, but not that much. My point is, you would think that the engagement for this would be big, right? You would think there would be massive engagement. People would be really excited, and I'm not seeing it, right? Like, I stumbled on the trailer, and, just because of the channel, I cover a lot of media and look around in a lot of media and entertainment areas for websites, and I stumbled on this. No one was talking about it. So I think that the franchise has been so tainted by that old movie from 2016 with the Whammons that I don't know if this movie is going to be a hit. I think there's smell of a bomb around here. And if they don't get Bill Murray to come back, you can forget about it. I would like to see a proper passing of the torch movie. I think that would be excellent. And then you can continue the franchise. It's what they should have done in the first place instead of doing that weird, are you fans worthy of this movie thing they did in 2016? That was a huge disaster. But they should have just did a passing of the torch movie, did the one everybody wanted, but they decided not to, right? So this is concerning. And then, of course, we're going to have to deal with this. Jason Reitman is a giant sexist prick for making this Ghostbusters movie. Sorry, but your dad's legacy is no consideration in the struggle for civil rights for women. Hashtag who you gonna call? Hashtag not Jason Reitman. Hashtag sexism. Hashtag Ghostbusters.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
So, like an orc horn blowing in the wind in Lord of the Rings, here come the NPCs running down that cliff, blank faces and all. So I found 2 I wanted to pull up. One's from everybody's favorite guy. I'm saving that one for last because, well, you should already know who he is, right? He's one of the biggest shills in all of media entertainment. And his articles have been a feature on just about every channel that talks about this kind of stuff. So you'll see in a second. So, of course, we got something from the Mary Sue. Came out right away. They don't want to waste any time complaining about this one. So we're getting a new Ghostbusters, but not with Paul Feig's cast. So this is what we're doing now. Old Kate Gardner, friend of the channel. So this article's trash. There's just a couple things that I wanted to talk about here in here. Still, there's a few things to unpack about this particular film and announcement. One is that we don't necessarily need a reboot of a franchise that was sort of rebooted in 2016. Ghostbusters 2016 unfortunately did not perform incredibly well at the box office, partially due to backlash from angry fans who were furious that 4 women had been cast in the lead roles. Still, a low box office does not a sequel earn. So, Sony's decision to fall back on the title seems somewhat odd. And then, in redundancy, she now complains that it's not a follow-up to that film after saying, it didn't deserve a sequel because it did terrible in the box office. So, and then there's the fact that it's not a follow-up to Feig's Ghostbusters, that it will take place within the realm of the original films, and the focus on new characters. I saw a tweet saying the new team would be a 50-50 split of men and women, but unfortunately have not seen any official announcement on whether this will be official. So, she wants confirmation that there's going to be 2 men, 2 women. Or, if not, wee, basically is what's going to happen if she doesn't get her whammons on the team. And then we come down here and she says, this is her main point. What's the worst part of it all? It seems for every step forward, we are taking 2 steps back in Hollywood. Hopefully, Reitman's film will make a case for its own existence and will not be a bunch of white men with 1 POC and 1 woman on belay of cries of racism and sexism, as we should have moved past that as a storytelling move. And then, of course, the best for last. Jason Reitman is directing. Actually, hold on. I should do a proper Scott Mendelson voice. Jason Reitman is directing Ghostbusters 3, and it's all your fault. Good old Scott Mendelson.
You stupid, ignorant son of a bitch, dumb bastard! Jesus Christ, I've met some dumb bastards in my time, but you outdo them all.
So, old Scotty boy, I'm sure we'll have many an article on this movie as it approaches. I'm also looking forward to his glowing review of Captain Marvel. You know it's going to be Scotty boy that reviews it, and I'm looking forward to the review. So, old Scott, man. So, I don't really feel the need to go over Scotty's whole article here. I, in fact, think we can sum up everything and a point we can agree on right here in this one. So this is his pretty much summation. You know what to expect with Scott. If you don't, the very first paragraph here in this little section I'm reading should sum up all of the opinions that he has right here. To say that I have mixed feelings about this is an understatement. On one hand, you're rewarding a white male director whose last 5 movies bombed, and of those, only the 2 starring Charlie Thorne and penned by Diablo Cody received positive reviews. The keys to a hugely valuable franchise, mostly because he's the son of the guy who directed those first 2 Ghostbuster movies. And yes, unintentionally or not, you're essentially rewarding those specific demographics who reacted in the very first way to 2016 Ghostbusters reboot, with the same thing they claim to want instead of the horrors and all-female cast. And yet, we only have ourselves to blame. Studios aren't charities, and they tend to want to make money.
No shit.
So, good old Scotty boy will have articles on this again. I'm sure he's going to have an article on Captain Marvel, Backlash, when that bombs, and the backlash to the other movie, and he's going to talk about how this movie's a problem. There'll be plenty of articles to dissect from him. He's always very dependable. But anyway, I'm concerned about the lack of engagement in this movie. I really would like to see a proper sequel, Torch Pass, that's done right and it's entertaining. Hopefully we'll get it this time. I'm also looking forward to the idiots on Twitter that complain about this movie, because they are always fun to laugh at and monetize. But that's pretty much it. Leave a comment below and throw a like up. Those are important things that always help the channel no matter what. Also, throw up a subscription if you're new, and make sure you make sweet love that notification bell. Check out the links in the description, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.